Now we are on step 3.6, the last step of lab 3, the stock and requirement list. The stock and requirement list helps us to understand how many inventory is here and what is happening with the inventory and production. So it's a very convenient way of checking how many things are available. So it's a convenient way of checking the inventory and master production schedule and system. So it's being used in SAP and production very often, and we will learn how to do that. To do so, we have to go to logistics, production, MRP, evaluations, and stock and requirement list. So let's find that. So production, and then MRP, and then evaluations, and then stock requirement list. Okay, so here it is, MD04, that's the function, stock and requirement list. Since we are using this function frequently, I'm gonna put it under favorite. Okay, so MD04 is there, so double click on it. And here we have stock requirement list, initial screen, and we are using the same thing, RFRT 1000-22 and DL22, so that's good. And we are now on here, but we have to go back to, so this is initial one, but I need to work on the collective access. So I have to click on collective access because I am looking at both of the product group together. So previous one was only an individual access to say RFRT 1000 or 2000, something like that. So I'm going to enter 22. Oh, it's not MRP controller, MRP product group, and 22 RF bike group. So that's the thing that I have been working on. And then click on this, then both products came up as you have set. And now here, what we are going to do is that we want to, delve into it and drill down further to look at what it is like. And you see this traffic light, and if you have a red light like this, that means something is not right. There is an error or warning. So click on that. The warning was that mature RFRT 2000 is 99 and 9 days supply is less than limiting value of 0.1. So some days, its supply level is less than the safety stock level or less than the demand level. So as a result, this is not a good situation for the company. So no wonder that there is a warning sign there. And now if you double click on RFRT 2000, then let me go back. It looks like it's looking at other thing. So scroll to your right, and then here at week 6, and there is an icon here. Let's click on it and see what happened. So there are exception message, and these are exception message if it is 1, new and opening date in the past, or opening date in the past, or if it is 3 or 6 and 63, then there are various code that you can see, and from that one, you can understand how things are going, and more accurate picture you can get from this error message. Okay, so close it, and then now look at the details for each product. Follow instruction here. So first of all, select both buttons. So I'm gonna select both of them, and then select stock required list. So I'm gonna go here and then look at display selected list. Okay, if you have done that, Okay, so if you are on this page, you can tell many things from this stock requirements list. First of all, we see that here is a safety stock, and this safety stock is ordered December 9th, 2020, and most of them are in negative, meaning that supply is less than the demand, which is not a good situation for a business, especially in manufacturing, that you are not keeping up with your demand very well. And 96 is a special message, and as we did before, if you check what that is the stock fallen below safety stock level, right? So this is the warning sign that we see that we have supply that is below the safety stock at this point. And what else can we say? If you want to look at the available quantity, you can scroll to your right, and you see how many of them are you have available. And actually, production is far behind the demand, and it needs to be addressed as soon as possible. So those things you can see, and this is a end of planning time base, and those things you can tell from stock level. And now we are on here, next level. We can now change the viewing option. So for example, if you click on this summation mark, then now you have the option of looking at the things from daily view, or we can change to weekly views like this. So weekly, what happens is given there, and or monthly view is also possible here. So it's a convenient way of checking how many products you have in your inventory and how you need to change everything. So that's given right here. And if you have done that, you want to go back to the initial screen, that you can click on that puzzle icon, then you are back to the original screen, and this is how you are going to check your production and your inventory level. And if you have done that, you are done with lab 3. Congratulations.